One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. The Red Hawks will kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Akron's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's talk about Akron. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the tight end, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Zips are threatening on first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Red Hawks offense will have its first possession of the game. To the air, it's Quinn. Makes the grab, it's Lacy. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Rushes on him. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Flicks it out of the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Now from inside the red zone. Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Unloads to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Redhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets...
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option. Now the toss. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking downfield, it's Quinn. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Redhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 25.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll immediately call timeout. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got the quick pass. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Newell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Red Hawks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Here's a heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too. But
turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Hattiesburg had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again. There he goes. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Newell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Zips have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Woods. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Zips started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Newell. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Gain of 15. 1st and goal, Akron.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Zips! And the punishment has been extended. he has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, after putting up 5 sacks in their last game, this defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him there.
He lobs one high down the left side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick?
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Zips have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Makes the grab down the middle. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lacy.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Quinn. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Here we go.
Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pop.